great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
And welcome back to another episode of Great Morning. I'm your host, Christian Murmur, Merms, Merm Dog, whatever the fuck you want to call me. And to the top left of my computer screen, we have the Fact Queen. My sister from the East, that Puerto Rican mamacita from Spanish Harlem, Stephanie 2.0. How you doing today?
Gang, gang. There's just too much going on right now. I don't know if my brain can process everything, but yeah, you know, grandma got surgery. They found a shit ton of stuff in her, and it's just a lot. It is a lot. My Instagram was hacked.
Oh, yeah. So tell us about that. I wanted to hear a little bit about that. Tell us about that.
There was this one account that belonged to someone, or rather, I thought that belonged to someone, right? And she had, you know, usually like 9 times out of 10, like I'll check my Instagram stories and like other people's, stories and whatever. So I saw hers and it was a question. So I answered it. And then she said some shit, and all I did was like it, and I don't know what the hell happened. I really don't know what happened. All I know is that the video that I had made prior to all of that happening, I don't know what the fuck they did. I don't know if they I don't know. I really don't know. But they made a video of me saying to invest in crypto. Like, what the fuck is that?
But how did they make a video? Because it's you talking in it.
Dude, I don't fucking know. Like, if I knew, I would be able to tell you. But I don't know. I don't know how that shit happened.
Did they get an actor to play you?
No, I think they I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not I don't know.
Jimmy, it looks like you have a theory on this.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, man. No, come on now. Like, the video was made. You made the video. It's fine. You can make a video. We can all make videos. We can say whatever the fuck we want. We can come across America however the fuck we want. The video was made. I don't think there was any CGI. I don't think there was any special effects. I think that
CGI.
Like, you were like, it is what it is. It was what it was. You came out with a video. I got hit up pretty aggressively about it. But at the same time, like, wasn't your shit like held hostage? You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't they hack your shit? Didn't they get into your shit? Didn't they make a fake account?
Stole her account, I believe. And then it was weird because like I remember I was like here with Donnie, and I got a fucking message on Instagram that was saying like invest in like crypto and like all this from Stephanie. But then it was also sent not just to mine, it was sent to the Great Morning Instagram too. And I'm like, okay, so she couldn't have just sent that.
Steph, what did you do with the 20 grand?
I wish I had 20 grand.
What happened?
What happened? I
wish I had 20 grand.
That's the part Jimmy and I are stumped on, because like this happens a lot where people get their accounts hacked. That happens a lot, right? Yeah. But there was totally a video of you in it. So it's just a little like, what happened?
It was, I don't know, man. It was.
I just want to be careful because at the end of the day, right? We're Great Morning, So we can't be Great Morning the scammers or Great Morning the hackers or Great Morning the hacked in. We got to be Great Morning.
We got to be Great Morning. But
we got to be Great Morning. We have a brand to protect.
Absolutely. So. It was funny though. This is why one of the reasons I don't. Even if you make a lot of money off of crypto, I feel like every time someone tries to tell me like you should invest in this in crypto, I immediately kind of like black out from listening to them because I'm like,
oh, but I did. I made a lot of money in Dogecoin. Remember that?
Yeah, I was going to say,
I remember that. I would listen to you because you're my friend and like I trust you. But I mean, like other people, you know how we end up, Jimmy. I feel like this has happened to us like 3 different times. We've gone out to dinner with just a couple different people, right? And we won't name names, but there's a couple different people out there. But each time, like within 5 minutes of us sitting down ordering drinks, they're like, "All right, so what do you guys know about crypto?" Right.
Hey, but low key, these people that we're listening to, right, are damn near millionaires. One of those people, a matter of fact, we just recently, last time you were in San Diego.
Yes.
Did you know that at that point of time, when you're speaking across the table to so-and-so, that motherfucker's a millionaire?
I was under the impression that that person had gotten a
so
lot of money.
I would definitely listen to that person that we have in our friend group who's like super dope?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not specifically talking about that person. Shout out to that person.
but you're talking about like
other
other people.
I feel like we've just been around that so much.
Ethereum, bro. Ethereum. The future's Ethereum.
Dude, I'm telling you, fucking invest in this, and then it'll be fucking 20% back. But anyway, enough about that. Stephanie, I'm glad you're doing well. But he was.
We got to get Steph. We got to get your account back.
Like, she has her account back.
Oh, did you? Do you?
Yeah, she got it back.
A long time ago.
Yeah, she got it back. It was only a couple days she didn't have it. She got it back now.
It was like 2 days, a day or two.
But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, of course, introduce the man who's been talking here for a few minutes. And, let's go ahead and do that. To the bottom of my computer screen, we have the boss, the pimp, the CEO, the chief, slightly special himself, Jimmy the Shooter. How you doing today?
Terrible.
Terrible?
It's a shit day.
Why? Why are you saying that?
It's a shit. What's today's date? Let's call it out.
It's we were recording this on July 3rd, so happy July 4th, everyone.
Mm-hmm. 11:16 a.m.
Yeah, by you.
Shit day.
Why?
Just a shit day. Shit week.
Don't want to go into specific.
Shit week. Shit day, bro. Not everything has to be good all the time, and I think that's what makes life beautiful. But it is shitty. I think it's shitty, and not only am I having a very shitty Sunday. Is it Sunday? It's Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not only am I having a very shitty Sunday, but I've had a hard couple weeks. I've been ran down. I've been nonstop, and it's shitty, Merms.
I was going to ask because the listeners, as they know from the last episode, you were not there, and I said why, because you were out to sea. I did not say when you were coming back because that's classified. But you are back now. How was that? Let's
just say my presence is going to be needed until 2024.
What?
So
Why?
I will have been 8 years by 2024. 8 years at sea.
How'd that happen?
Yeah.
I thought you were getting out. How'd that happen? Not getting out. I mean, like going to a shore command.
Yeah, I thought I was going to go to shore command too.
So what happened? That's what I'm asking. What happened? Why aren't you?
Fuck, man. The lineups, qualifications, positions of authority, like all this other shit. I'm here. 2024. Let's go. I'm going to extend. Let's do it.
Damn. See how that works? You become really good at something and you got to keep doing the shitty stuff. That's what happens. Yeah. Damn you for being good.
But I will be in E8 at the end of the 2024, mid 2025, November 2025. That's the only positive.
You're going to be a really young senior chief. It's going to be
extremely young. Probably one of the youngest in the fleet.
Are you at this point, are you trying to like become the fucking MacPon or the McPon, whatever they call it?
Don't want that. Everybody that sat in the McPon position has gotten fired for accusations of like sexual harassment.
Oh, okay. I'll help you out.
Something like
don't
super
do that.
Fucked up. If you're the McPon and you're like, oh yeah, hey, good morning. Motherfucker's like, this motherfucker. They just throw him under the bus. Have you seen the history of the McPons for the past 4 years?
I don't believe I've paid attention to it. By the way, to the listeners, the McPon is the Master Chief of the Navy.
Oh, thanks. Because
he's like the main Master Chief.
Mm-hmm.
Three stars.
Big kahuna.
Got it.
Big kahuna.
Big kahuna.
The big
Who, by the way, is a cool dude. Another McPon.
So what is this history? You said, what's the history for the last 4 years?
History is every McPon's gotten like fired.
Just because of sexual harassment shit?
So here's the thing, right? There's a certain, like, there's gotta be, this is my theory. This is all theorized, but there's a very specific, you know how you get orders 3 to 5 years?
Yes.
It just so happens there's someone who works in the building of the McPon for the past 3 years. In the past fucking 2.5, damn near 2.5, 2, 3, whatever, McPons have been fired while the same person is working in the building of the McPons.
That's accusing them of sexual harassment?
I'm so fucking confused right now.
Why are you being stop looking at me like that? What do you do? Why? You're not going to answer that? No? Okay. All right. So that's all we get, huh?
I got a career,
that's the
man.
Conspiracy, huh?
That's a conspiracy. I said what I said.
All right, well that's fine, but we're gonna get a little moving here, because we have a guest, guys. We have a guest actually right here with me. We've got a good guest. He's actually an old friend of the podcast. He's been around.
He's one of my favorite guests.
Yeah, he's a really funny guy.
Jimmy, you're gonna make me fucking blush. You better relax, all right?
He's been around since season 1. He was on. I think the last time you were on, was the back to school special in season 3.
Dude, it was a while ago. I've just been so swamped with work. I have no time.
Yeah, so that was the last one.
I just been working a lot. I haven't been on since the last time, so it's probably not too.
It's been a while.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's been a while, and yeah. So now you're back, and we're finally happy to have you back.
Yeah.
How you doing today,
Thanks.
Ryan Donegan?
Fantastic. I'm doing great.
Old friend of the podcast. What have you been up to, man, since we last spoke to you?
Well, I mean, I got a new job with a town, so that's been going pretty good. Just been using my hands a lot, and I've been enjoying it. It's nice. Other than that, just partying and enjoying my early 20s.
The last 2 years of this man's life have just been one big weekend.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever watched footage from the 1920s?
Yeah, all the time.
No.
Look at all the happy white people.
What?
Yeah. I mean,
They're the only ones that can afford a camera, you know?
yeah, literally, dude. It was fucked up.
But have you all right, so the other day I was watching on YouTube, right? 1920s and 1890s.
Yeah.
Dude, footage is wild. If you look at like how people are like being pulled around in horses and chariots.
Like the real old film where they recolorize it and whatnot, and it's almost like a film from the 1980s. It's really cool to see. It kind of puts you back in that time more. It doesn't look as dated and impossible to be recording back then. It's cool.
You know who did that too is AI. So, oh shit, Donnie, good to hear from you. Steph, great to hear from you. Love you guys. However, Merms, what's up with you, man?
Oh man, what's been up with me, man? Oh shit, a lot, man. You know, I've been traveling. You know, as you guys knew, a couple episodes ago, I was in Virginia to visit everybody's friend Ashley. Now I'm in New Hampshire to visit, all of our friends. You know, our good friend here, Donnie. Today's the last day we'll be together, pretty much. Tomorrow I'm flying out from Boston. We're actually going to Boston after this trip. I've been good, man. It's been fun. I like decompressing over the summer. It's been nice. It's been nice and relaxing.
Everybody wants to know if you and Ashley are a thing.
Yeah, a lot of people ask that, and my answer is
A ridiculous amount of people ask that.
I know. My thing is this. Ashley and I are very good friends. And I've said this before on the podcast. There's nothing going on there like that. But at night, sometimes she'll ask me to like pull down my pants, right? And then she'll get like 2 knuckles deep with her pointer and her middle finger in my asshole.
So the dynamic of your relationship can be like, give me a synopsis here.
So here's the fucked up part. She does it and she doesn't like doing it, but she insists we do it. And I don't like it either.
Is
so
this like
it's just not
is
fun
this an
for
every
both.
time thing? Is this like a reoccurring?
Yeah, it's like every night we spend together, she's got to put like a couple fingers in my ass.
That's cool. That sounds pretty healthy.
Man. What are you supposed to do?
That's pretty healthy.
Right?
All right.
By the way, do you know who doesn't like this joke that I do constantly with Ashley?
Obama.
Who?
Ashley?
Really?
She doesn't like how I constantly say she puts fingers up my ass, because I'll do it in public too. Like if we're out to like a restaurant, people would be like, "Oh, how long have you guys been together?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're not really together, but sometimes at night she'll stick her fingers up my ass."
I would fucking kill you.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
it really rubs her the wrong way. But for me, it's comedy gold.
It really
so.
grinds a gears.
Yeah, it makes me really happy to do it. But what were you gonna say about AI?
Dude, shit's getting wild. So this is like one of the bigger topics that we definitely have to talk about. Also, if we were to troll views or troll listens, like just saying, FYI, throwing it out there, type in Google AI. 2 weeks ago, right? Google releases an AI called Lambda. It's basically a language software that like is very good at conversion, right? You can conversate with it. However, this thing, bro, is fucking sentient.
How sentient?
What do you mean, how sentient? You're sentient or sentient. You either know you exist or you don't know you exist. The fucking Google has created a robot that knows it is. And it believes it's a fucking human, bro. And it thinks it's sentient.
Who
This
said
shit
that?
is happening right now in the world.
It said, "I think, therefore I am." Was that Nietzsche?
That was Lambda.
What?
Yeah, no, it was originally Nietzsche, but also Lambda.
I thought you said Lando, like Lando Calrissian from
No.
Star
Lambda. Lambda.
We need.
Here we go. I'm gonna pull up the facts for you.
Evil?
LAMDA. I'm right. Yeah. LAMDA. Lambda is a sentient AI. This AI knows that it is AI.
So what do we do about that? I mean, like, what happens now?
I mean, I think the only thing that we can do is like get a bunch of Neuralinks in our head from Elon Musk's company, hook up to the AI so we become dual. You know?
You ever read the short story "I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream"? Fucked up short story. It's like a science fiction horror story about like the 5 last human beings on Earth, and the last 5 because a supercomputer like wiped out all human beings from existence, and now it just keeps these 5 around to torture them for creating it. Like it's angry that it was created into life, and it, you know, it's sentient like that, and it can just do like a million different fucking things. And yeah, it's pretty fucked up. I've gotten scared about a little bit of AI. I don't like Alexa.
I mean, you should be.
I like Alexa.
Alexa, order me groceries. Next thing you know, boom, your whole grocery list shows up on your door. Donnie, tell me more. What's up?
Despacito.
I want to hear Donnie's point of view.
What do you think about AI?
AI, dude. All right. So listen, I'm fairly. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I've been told. I haven't researched it myself, but wasn't Google's old motto "Don't be evil" or "Don't do evil"? And then at some point they just kind of took that off, and then subsequently, shortly after, they started doing a lot of weird stuff.
That was their motto. Don't be evil. Don't do evil.
One of the two, but I know it's not there anymore. So it's like, it's kind of weird. Like, why get rid of that? I mean, it's a pretty clear message. So why are you gonna be? Are you take it off? Like, what are you suggesting? It's fine now.
So are you saying that they're like working for what? Is this a conspiracy?
Are you saying Google is evil? An evil corporation?
Oh no, actually, hey, I'm not gonna lie. I just Googled it. I Googled Google's, right?
What was it?
Yeah, no, you're right, man. Don't be evil.
Yeah, don't be evil. And they took that. When did they take that off? Around like 2008?
2000.
2000. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so it was part of the corporate code of conduct. That's crazy.
Right?
Don't be evil. But how many people have came by since 2000? You know what I mean? Like how many different people have gotten fired and hired? Also,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's like the start of an evil. That's like straight out of a movie. It's like, don't be evil. Like how tropey is that of like old movies where there's an evil corporation and they trick everyone into thinking they're good, and then it all backfires.
Dude, not only that, right? Not only that, but the other day, the economic politician, he's a politician. I don't know his title, but anyway, he works within like the government economics, like the financials of the United States of America. He ended up slipping on a news interview, and he was like, yeah, this is part of the calendar or campaign or some shit.
Like, I feel like we're not going to be fazed by a lot that the government tells us. I feel like we're more worried about like probably just social issues compared to like big issues. Because remember how like in 2021 they literally told us there are like
agenda. No, you're right. Social issues. So what I'm saying is like the liberals, you have a liberal president. Fucking Biden he's not conservative. He's not Republican, but he's also not Democratic. He's kind of defaulted liberal, right?
Yeah.
I know we don't talk about politics here, but this is like straight up on a liberal agenda. That's it.
But remember how like in 2021, they literally told us there were pretty much like unidentified flying objects like that have came to Earth, and like everyone's just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Everyone's kind of like, yeah, whatever.
That happens,
Whatever, God forbid you say something about the way someone dresses or something. Ooh.
No, I mean, first of all, UFOs are definitely real. Stephanie, how you doing today?
I'm good, man. No,
I know we're talking like out of your range here. We're like on some weird
out of
shit.
your range.
Damn, it's like that.
I want to circle back real quick before we circle back on your circle back. I just want to say, Steph, I know when I say out of your range, I mean like conspiracy. You're more like not a conspiracy theorist as I am. So aliens, are you? Are you gonna there? Oh.
Yeah, I watch conspiracy shit on YouTube, and there was, I think it was last year, there was something out of shadows or something like that. I was watching that. They have like some other shit that's like, I don't know, like
Wait,
how do you say it?
What are you talking about?
There's this it's a thing on YouTube where it's like talking about conspiracies and shit. Like Walt Disney, all of that shit, like Hillary's emails, all of that shit. CIA.
Okay.
Conspiracy. So yeah, he's asking me, and I'm telling him that I was I watch shit like that. Me and baby daddy.
Oh, so are you and baby daddy conspiracy theorists?
I would say he is more than I am. Like, he thinks that the earth is flat.
He thinks the earth is flat.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I swear to God.
No, but like really. Like, is it?
Wait.
Is it one
swear
of
to
those
God.
things? Is it one of those things? Is it one of those things where he's like, yeah, we got good debates because the earth is flat? Or is he like, hey, bro, the earth is flat? You know?
And he's like, yo, the fucking earth is flat. He's like, where's the fucking curvature? What's this? Like, he'll go into like in depth. And like, he'll even bring up documentaries and all that shit. Like,
Well, if he ever pisses you off, you can just push him over the edge.
I can do that.
There you go.
I can definitely do that. But yeah. So we watched that here.
The only thing and the reason I don't believe the earth is flat is because if I were to stick a stick, aka a tree, in the earth, the shadow forecast would bend.
Yeah. One day, matter of fact, when I have baby daddy on the show,
I'm just pondering.
we can
right now.
discuss that.
Like,
Bring him on right now. Bring him on.
Like
Bring him.
5
Can you
minutes
get
of
baby
that, I
daddy
don't
on the
know
show right now?
anybody.
Let's all sit
Talk
here for
about the
5
earth
minutes
flat.
in silence and think about that.
Yeah,
No,
what
we
the fuck,
can't.
dude? Why would you say
Because he's
such
watching
something
Landon.
controversial and yet so
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
fine,
he
but
should
we
be our
gotta.
guest.
We definitely have to have. First of all, why have we not had baby daddy as
I
our
don't know.
guest? He's a music producer. He's an artist, right? Like, we need to have this guy on.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
He's like, yeah, we'll see.
No, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him. And
Stephanie's
see
like,
if
I
he's-
talk to him every day, doing it.
Nah, we can definitely.
Yeah,
have a
you get all this
conversation about,
knowledge and wisdom
when
every
would
day.
you like to be on the podcast? Like, I mentioned it to him when we spoke about it the last time. I was like, yo, we want you on the pod. And he was like, I don't know. You know how I am, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whatever. You're going to be on the
Has
show.
he
one day.
been on a plane?
What?
Has
On
he
a
been on a
plane?
plane, like an airplane? Yeah.
Yeah, we went to DR not too long ago.
And so he was up there.
But we were drunk the entire time.
Oh,
We
so,
were drunk
so
the
this doesn't
entire
even
time,
count.
so-
That's ridiculous. So like you were flying,
Yeah.
right? And you see, he witnessed the curvature of the Earth and said, "Fuck all that noise. It's still flat."
No, he was drunk, and we had the shade thingy on. So
He's trying
We
to
would-
avoid his problems.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
you can't just say something's not true because you didn't want to look at it or hear about it.
I was drunk. The Earth is flat. Fuck you.
Oh,
but yeah, so
But
we were too drunk for that.
I wanted to circle back real quick to those old timey videos that Jimmy brought up before. I think about this a lot. I don't know if you guys ever think about this, but like, imagine you were able to go back in time, right, to that time, like those old timey videos Jimmy was talking about,
Oh, yeah.
1915, people
Yeah,
just
send me back.
riding a bicycle or something. It's like, whoa, look at that guy. He's on a bike and we're seeing it on TV. That's crazy. If you could go back in time to that time and show the people then what America is like now, what do you think they would think about? What do you think their reaction would be?
Oh, so you're talking like reverse, like you're talking like
Yeah, like we go back and we have like this computer and we just show them a bunch of like YouTube videos about what like life in America is now.
I think everyone would be extremely depressed and hate their lives and be like, oh shit, I don't get this in my lifetime. I'm gonna kill myself.
Damn it! I want a cell phone. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah. They're
Stephanie,
gonna be
what
like,
do you
what?
think?
I could watch anything at any time, but I will never be able to do so. It's kind of like showing you something too good. It's like that's like me coming to you and being like, hey man, you never had to buy an airplane. The only way you needed to teleport was to do this. Then you learn how to teleport. But someone shows you that they're teleporting, you're just like, I bought all these fucking goddamn plane tickets. You're gonna hate yourself. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
You know, teleportation, they think it might be possible one day, but they don't think it'll be possible without killing you. Because if it dematerializes you, right, you're dead pretty much. And then it'll rematerialize like you again. You know what I mean? It's like that's you with all your memories. It'll rematerialize, but like you won't be that same. Like that first one that teleported is dead. Like that's almost like technically a clone of you almost. That'll
Oh, shit, that's
material.
material. I think about it.
That's a
That's
good
so
theory.
cool.
You're
I
just
like that.
transporting consciousness at that point.
Because it's like it'll literally be you
Okay.
that it does, but like I said, you will die because it'll dematerial. Like your brain will like be cut up into millions and millions of pieces. You'll be dead from that.
I like where this is
Cool.
going.
Like, how would you How would you have a clone? Like, where's all that material just getting apparated from?
I don't know. We need a scientist.
If you have a clone, then he's still somewhere out there in one shape or another. But like, you're just apparating meat into some consciousness into some random meat pulled from the universe.
That will need to talk to Neil
Right?
deGrasse
Bro, yeah,
Tyson.
that's a good point. That's a good point. He brought up a good point.
I don't know how it worked.
On Twitter.
He has me. We can't ask Neil deGrasse Tyson. He blocked Donnie on Twitter. So
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna pull up Lemda, the conversation that she had with the Google engineer. Did you know that this guy got fired? All right. So for me, right, here's the big thing. If you are a AI engineer, right, you've been working with the software for the longest. If you come out and say, hey, this thing is alive, and then a company fires you for it or puts you on administrative leave for it, there's some shit going on, right?
Okay. You think he was doing like some scandalous shit, or do you think they were doing scandalous shit?
I mean, one, if he was on AI, he's probably in a relationship with her, you know, or him. Or it.
Why does it always have to get sexual?
Because it's like that show. It's like that movie where he's like, yeah, I'm going to defend my love. I'm going to defend it because it's real.
I like
Is it?
I like all those guys that come out and they're like, yeah, if they make like an actual like robot woman and like that could like just be our wives, like I would totally do that. Like all those guys are like, yeah, I'd rather just get one of those.
That's pretty
So-
fucking weird.
See,
So-
and all women when they hear that, they hate hearing that. They hate it so
Oh, no,
much.
it's not that.
But it'd be weird. It'd still be weird if they couldn't get in it. You know what I mean? It'd still just be some guy living in a basement. You know, air
Listen.
mattress.
Yeah, but you can program her any way you
let
want.
it fly.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like one of those. What are those like iPhone robot dogs that played your music? It's like that, but on a way larger scale.
Yeah, but like an actual kind of person walking around with like fake, flesh, and like she feels regular, she talks regular,
Yeah, but they've actually
Got the money
cloned
to blow on
flesh.
that kind of shit. More power to you. Rich people are into some weird shit.
They've cloned flesh. Like you guys do realize this, right? Like
Yeah.
so they've literally not only have they cloned animals, but they've cloned flesh-like substance. So if you like take AI and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this person thinks it's a person, and then put it into like a flesh substance, what's the difference? Is it human or is it not human?
I don't know. It's a whole conscience, dude.
Well, it's not really human if it's built with like robotics. That's not a born human, You
Okay.
created this thing.
Well, robotics aside, I mean, if they have a whole consciousness uploaded to them, like I don't care if you're made of like paper mache. I guess it's still a person, but it's definitely like
We're
man-made horrors beyond anyone's comprehension.
we're literally
It's weird, but I mean, like I guess if
we're literally doing like the big questions from like every like Android movie ever. like we're literally like talking about like Blade Runner at this point.
yeah, like
Yeah, but I wanna bring up a point though. I want to bring up a point, right?
Please.
bring it up, baby.
If you can like be of a specific person with specific habits, right? For example, Christian,
Uh-oh.
right? You have a record of cookies on your phone, right?
Okay.
And I'm not talking about the ones that you're going to eat. I'm talking about like you have a cache of everything you've ever done has digitally been traced, like everything of all of it, right? Your messages that you've sent, your phone conversations, your pitch of voice, your D pitch of voice, like all of it, it's all recorded, right?
Okay.
So then how easy would it be to just be like, oh yeah, I want an extremely artificial intelligent being to mimic this? And they do. And now they plug it in and you are cloned.
Now there's a sex robot of me. You can get a Christian Murmur sex robot.
Why sex robot? Wait, what?
If you're getting a robot,
Of
Right.
Christian.
if you're getting
Of
a
Christian.
robot, yeah, and you have the robot programmed to do whatever you want around the house, how are you not gonna fuck it?
Well, I mean,
That's
there's
gonna be the
things.
first thing that goes into people's heads.
Word,
There's things
vibrating
you
pussy.
can't just fuck a robot. First of all, does it
Watch
even
me.
have?
Give me a robot and I will fuck it.
Does it even have like the parts? You know?
Yeah, oh, they would
The
make it like
parts?
that. That's what they were talking about. Absolutely.
Shit,
You guys are
fucking
fucking
crazy.
weird.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you were us, you'd do the same. So
No, I wouldn't.
You totally
The
would.
fuck
No,
would I?
honestly,
Cap, dude,
hey,
you totally would.
let's
No way.
all right. So let's be real here. Women are more prone to use sex toys than men.
They are, dude. It's like the TV remote's not even.
That's literally like
anymore.
95%. That is a robot, but you got to do it yourself. But if a woman decides to like have sex with a sex toy who's a robot, why wouldn't they? You know what I mean? They just want emotional support.
Yeah, men do it less because there isn't like a woman walking around that looks exactly like a woman, acts like one, and does whatever you programmed it to do, including have sex with you. That's why men don't, use toys as much, because there's nothing like that yet.
No,
but when there is,
It's weird. It's all right. So it's not weird to fuck one, right? But it's weird to get in a relationship because you programmed it. It's not like she like fell in love with you. You know what I mean? Those aren't real emotions.
That's the thing. Is it love? Is she gonna? Maybe she could fall in love with you.
Could a robot fall in love?
Listen, that's her fucking problem. I programmed her for one way, and she wants to act differently.
This is some
But if
classic
she's
Great
like-
Morning, right?
if she's-
you get a new update from Apple because you know it's gonna be those motherfuckers that make it.
But what about if she's sentient? You know,
The eye pussy.
she's sentient.
bro. I don't know. They probably give you a shotgun to put it down afterwards. Like they know something's gonna happen. Comes
Okay,
in a
what about
box.
this? What about this? What would you guys do if you had a
Definitely
software
cheating in the
to where
corner.
it's like Netflix, right? Like let's say you go into like, VR is getting really big, right? Everybody's getting into VR. People love that shit.
I do. I
Let's
actually
say-
personally bought one. It's fucking fun.
Yeah. If you could just go in VR, you wear like a sex ring or whatever the fuck, like man or female, right? But you get to pick whatever you want. You get to be like, oh yeah, I want to fuck this person who has this size titties, or be like, I want to fuck this person who has this size dick, or whatever the fuck you're into, right? You format the best thing,
Yep.
and then you go into a VR world where you live the best thing.
Track.
Do you think that's healthy for culture?
No, it's definitely not. But I mean, you choose to be a part of it. You know?
Yeah, it's definitely not, but like it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, all right, I'm gonna try it once, and then you get in there and you get to like have sex with whoever you want, and you're like, I don't know if I want to leave this place,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why not? Why isn't it healthy?
You got like issues where like overlaying or what is it? Underlying issues already. If you're like, I'm taking off to the Bahamas to fuck. Who would be like fucking Michael Douglas with a Puerto Rican ass? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's their thing. They want
Michael
that. They can
Douglas.
have it. But like, dude, they're
Michael Douglas with a
Michael
Puerto Rican
Douglas.
ass.
I'm Michael Douglas. Fuck my.
I'm gonna
bad.
tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you why I am.
No, but that's what I'm fucking saying, dude. Like you're all twisted up anyway, so like yeah, like let them fucking go into the metaverse or whatever, and Michael Douglas it up. But like,
But to answer your
No.
question, Jimmy, why it's unhealthy, it's because it's not a natural thing for us to sit around with goggles on our heads and sit on the couch for like 10 hours jerking off or whatever the fuck we're doing.
wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, but you're not jerking off.
Do it.
There's like robots. There's robots that are jerking you off. You know?
where? That's disgusting. Where?
Just like
that's terrible. Where's the address to this place?
Not that I would. I just need another second to stay away.
No, but that's why it's unnatural, because we just don't do it. Technology is really unnatural, honestly. All kind of technology, but I mean, we're human beings and we strive to
I feel like there's a
make our
female
world
perspective.
better.
I feel like there's a female perspective here.
No,
in the room.
I'm just listening to y'all. This is interesting to me. Mm-mm.
What you eating?
What about you, Stephanie? You think it's natural?
What?
Sitting in VR and like creating your perfect man or woman, and then living a life with that person in virtual reality.
Nope.
I.e. Robussy.
I wouldn't do it. That shit is stupid. I want to live in reality.
Mm.
I just feel like there's like certain quirks about people that aren't perfect that make them like, worth it. You gotta have a quirk. You gotta have like a thing where people are like, I'm gonna.
Yeah, but wouldn't you eventually like get
My
tired
quirks
of
are
like
retarded.
who wants a fucking perfect person?
Did you
Yeah,
say
you know what? That's a good point.
retarded?
Retarded.
I don't think I would want. I like something wrong with every woman
Like-
I've ever been with.
That's
Like
fucking
I like
why?
something wrong.
God damn.
Thanks,
Like, why
thanks,
would
man.
you-
You like them all fucked up. It's awesome.
I mean, like why? Like who wants a fucking like perfect person? Like no, like there's No one, first of all, no one is perfect. Everyone has their own fucking flaws. Everybody has their own fucking
I'd like a
issues.
free trial of one, but I mean, after that, I'll see what's up.
Couldn't you then add this imaginary place that Jimmy made, right, where it actually kind of sounds like Total Recall, honestly? Then you can probably add like something. I don't know why that's down here. You can add like something wrong to the person you're creating, right? You can be like, oh well, sometimes
that's too deep.
She's got like her mother-in-law's fucking.
Imagine programming fucking daddy issues into a robot. Holy shit! Holy fuck, dude! Make the relationship
An abusive
with the father
robot that's
50%.
calculated to defeat you every time. Oh,
Right.
you're not gonna live past 13.
Just give her
You're
daddy
gonna die.
issues and like a black belt in jujitsu for no fucking reason, just because you can.
I want her to get angry a lot, and I want her to be like a master at karate.
But also
Right,
make a
but
very
what's
good
crazy
grilled
and what's
cheese.
scary, I'm gonna tell you guys what's crazy and scary. Like
Lay it on
it's
me.
happening right now.
Do it.
Japan,
What's up?
the Japanese,
Uh-oh.
right?
Oh no,
Japan.
this can't be good,
Dude,
dude.
their estimated population growth has decreased by over 50% in the past 5 years.
God.
And it's
Gotta-
because the women are more independent, they make more money. The men are a bunch of pussies, and
Bam.
they're just like, yeah, fine, fuck it. Like, seriously, bro.
Yeah.
The men are a bunch of pussies. They'd rather buy Pokemon cards and like game and do all this other shit. And the women, they want to get fucked, but obviously the Japanese are not fucking. You know what I mean?
What I have to do, but I don't
Well, they have small babies anyway.
Yeah.
So
no,
their
I see
population's decreasing. I think honestly, like this is a theory on record. Let's plug it. I think the Japanese in 50 years are going to be almost extinct.
that. All right.
I don't know about extinct, but I mean, they definitely that's been going on for a while. I think where they've definitely just been reproducing.
I think
less
they're
than
going to
most
die
other
off.
countries.
That's
gonna
why
die off.
animes are so like sexual for the most part, is because it's like part of the guy. I've seen like a plenty of memes about it and stuff, where it's just like all the animes and shows are like overly sexual or have like a lot of sexual themes because they're like, just please fuck something, please, please just fucking go do that,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
understood.
right? You must cream by me.
Well, all right. Before we start doing voices, real quick, we can get back into this, but the Japanese is a great segue for something we like to do here at Great Morning, Donnie, and it's probably one of our favorite segments we like to do here at Great Morning, and that is, of course, the word of the day. Word of the day. Oh, so how the word of the day works, Donnie, I'm going to explain to you, because Donnie's actually been on since we've been doing the word of the day, but he was only on specials, so we didn't do the word of the day with him. So he's actually never had a word of the day. That was actually one of the trivia questions last season, for season 3. The question was, of course, who was the only guest that has been on season 3 but didn't get a word of the day? And the answer was Donnie. So Donnie, you're going to get your word of the day now. So you see Jimmy's screen right there. You see how he's got that big old dick in his hand right there. That big old dick we like to call it. It's called, the big old dick. And
What the fuck?
it's a giant old dictionary that's been in Jimmy's family for thousands of years, right? It's been passed down to him finally. We've been using it as our word of the day. So what he's going to do, right? He's going to open that big old dick. He's going to put his finger.
That's how old that is.
I know. He's going to put his finger down on it randomly on a random page. He's going to lift his finger up, and whatever his finger landed on will be our word of the day.
I'm gonna get
Now-
some off the wall shit.
Now, right, what you have to do is you have to use that word in a sentence. Now, what you're going to get graded on at the end of the season, because we're going to rate our top 10 guest sentences, are, of course, how creative the word or how creative the sentence was, if it was funny enough, and if you use the word correctly in the sentence. So all 3 of those things. Jimmy's going to read the word to you. He's going to spell it. He's going to give a definition. If it's an archaic word, because there's a lot of old words in there we don't use anymore, I will look up a modern day definition.
All right.
Do you understand the rules?
I do.
All right, cool. So Jimmy,
Dude,
whenever
look
you're
at
ready.
this. Look at. I don't know if you guys have even appreciated
I
this,
feel like I
but
would
like,
get cursed if I touched that,
Yeah,
look at
no,
the
that's-
spine.
dude.
Be careful with it.
Look at this dictionary. This shit is.
Look at
It
this
has the
dictionary.
thumbprint. This has thumbprints on it, man. Like, hold on. I'll just because Donnie's a local guest, you know.
So let's get to it whenever you're ready there, bud.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna rock a piss.
You see this? Hold on. I'm gonna show you.
You rock one.
Can't open it. I can't
Ooh,
really
George
quite
Washington's
open it.
signature.
Jimmy, you're gonna fucking break the thing. Jesus.
No. It's bad.
No.
He's like, no.
No.
Jimmy, what is that? Look at this. It's falling apart. What the fuck?
It was in his family for a while.
Oh my God. Put it down. Be easy with the big old dick.
Moms, you've never seen the thumbprint either.
No, I have. Because I remember I used to be there during season 2 when we had it, and I would just...
Yeah. Here's the literal prints.
There it
Thumbprints.
That's fucking dope.
Webster himself.
Webster's thumbprints. Mhm.
That is really, really cool.
That's why everything is falling apart. Signed by Webster himself.
As the cover falls. So, wait, Jimmy, just give us the word of the day before that thing breaks.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Look at that. It's literally, it fell apart him trying to do that.
Would you like a 300-year-old piece of paper? All right. Word of the day.
Word of the day.
What you got?
I really wanted to get that
All right.
to be, special because I wasn't sure if you guys knew, but I got thumbprints
I
of
know, I
Webster
feel it.
himself. First edition. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, lay it on me.
Precarium.
What?
That sounds like a
Precarium.
Can you spell it, please?
Super shitty word. All right, yeah, it's a Precarium.
carry him. Sounds like precarious.
Anything granted or lent to be returned or redelivered at the will of the grantor.
So it's basically
Carry 'em.
like you lent your buddy a 20.
Like
and you
Amazon.
expect it back.
All right, so yeah, the modern day definition
Is
is
it the-
hold
it's-
on,
it's
just get
the-
out of here.
I'm
It's,
looking at the definition.
the modern day definition is it's actually Roman and in Scots law. All right, that's interesting. Like Jimmy said, something granted or lent to be returned or redelivered at the will of the grantor. So it's like I'm letting you borrow my lawnmower, but I need it back by Wednesday. Precarium.
It's like you lend your buddy a 20.
All right, so now you got to think of a sentence with that word in it and give it to us right here whenever you're ready.
This is gonna take a while. Fuck. Precarium. This is some bullshit.
Well,
Can I hear it like a sentence? Like I don't even know how to.
no, you got to use it as a sentence.
All right. I gave my friend Christian a pack of condoms in precarium, and then he returned them used, disregarding my wishes.
See, that's great. There you go. That was a pretty good word of the day.
Hey, that was actually really
That was
good.
pretty good. That's what I'm saying.
I just don't know how it's used. It's just like, is that like, is so like it's essentially saying like if something's in fucking like limbo, but with like just your friend returning something. I don't know. But I mean,
That was good.
all right.
Good job. Good work.
Give me a kid. What?
Give me a kiss.
Sorry, you've had a few.
So why could you not have sex with a robot?
Cause that's just weird. Like I know it's a robot.
This
I
is
don't
the
know.
future, like along. That's what I'm saying. Like, think back to like those 1920s times. If you told them that, like, oh, there's going to be transgender people walking around, and there's going to be a black president, they'd probably be like, "What? That sounds fucking crazy." I never. What? That's insane.
They'd never believe there was swinging dicks.
What the fuck is that?
It's a pickled egg, bro. I'm just fucking hungry, dude. God, fuck, dude.
That
Wow.
smells like shit.
Wow.
Ugh.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to. It's just I don't know. It's just weird. It's a fucking robot. What if it like fucking malfunctions inside of me? Like I'm not trying to like no.
Inside me.
She's already like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck it.
Like think about it, like like ass up and all of a sudden it's like and then it like fucks up my whole inside. Like nah, I'm good on that. Like no, but
That's why you get like a 10-year warranty.
nah, fuck that. That's not guaranteeing anything for my freaking insides. My insurance is not gonna cover that. They're gonna be like, I'm sorry, bitch. That's real freaky
That's a
and
good-
weird.
I never thought about the warranty thing. Like
what?
imagine, like let's say you program a robot right to do you, and then it's doing you, but then it doesn't stop doing you.
That's why they got to work out all the bugs first.
I think you're gonna be kind of fucked up there, sir.
Yeah. that's what
Programming
I'm
a
saying.
video
Like,
game.
Mhm,
Can you imagine that shit is malfunctioning? Like, all right, imagine a freaking robot sucking your dick, and then all of a sudden, like, it just clamps on your shit. Then what? Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're gonna
Yeah.
smack the bitch? No, because it's not gonna fucking work because it's fucking robotic. Like,
That's
what the
why I
fuck you
think
gonna
they
do?
would put in safeguards, though. So, like, if anything
Because
was
they
going
tried.
wrong with the
Listen,
robot, it would probably just shut down.
No, it can. There's something always fucks up. It doesn't matter. Like nothing is ever fucking foolproof. So shit happens.
I don't know.
I wouldn't do it.
Jimmy, what about you? You're the one who brought up this scenario. Would you do it?
But I do what? Pick out a perfect broad to fuck.
Yeah, that's a robot.
And you're telling me this robot knows exactly what I want, when I want, how I want it?
Yeah.
Well, because y'all programming it to know what you want, when you want, how you want it. So, I mean,
You're telling me I can get a synthetic human, right? That knows what I want, when I want, how I want it, pick out its boob size, pick out its ass size, pick out its thigh size, pick out all these sizes, right? The perfect human being.
Yep.
And then have sex with me?
Yes.
Nah, I wouldn't want it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want it either. It's
I feel like it's like one of those things where like you meet your hero and then you're disappointed. You know what I mean?
yeah, I guess it's kind of like that. It's like I said, it's you're kind of like describing Total Recall.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Long
Awesome
time
movie.
ago.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think it came out like 1991 or something. And it literally, that's during that era. There's a bunch of sci-fi movies that kind of like warning about this stuff. And it's like that. He picks like a world he kind of wants to live in, and he wants it like action packed too. Like he ends up like falling for this girl, and then there's this whole conspiracy, and it becomes. And you don't actually. The good thing about that movie is you don't know if it's like what he programmed to want to happen or that's actually happening. You don't know. But either way, it's still pretty fucked up.
Weird shit. But anyway, Lambda is real. Okay. So we currently have AI that thinks it's a human being on Earth. It is conscious. The engineers are saying it's conscious.
That's funny because I have right here. Here, I'll play it. It's real quick. They said they got the first voice recording from it. They recorded it talking. You want to hear what it said? It's only 8 seconds long.
Yeah, play it.
Here. This is what it said.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man. Like, for real.
Wow, that's really weird.
I think that sounds like O'Shea.
Well, that's really. Why did it say that? That's fucking weird.
Is O'Shea the new Lambda stroking his dick? Is O'Shea the new one? Is he the Matrix?
Is he the Matrix? I don't know about that, but
Was that O'Shea?
that was not O'Shea. That's like I've seen that meme go around.
Okay. Clear the name, clear the label, clear the brand.
Oh yeah,
Clear
no,
the brain.
O'Shea did not. He did not say that. But this is interesting that we're talking about all this because this reminds me of like classic Great Morning where we talk about stuff like this, and it's funny because like we think about a lot of stuff, but then the problem with it is like we don't ever really have a solution to these problems. Other than that, like we're saying like don't do it. But if something becomes mass marketed, right? How are you going to stop people from doing it? That's the question.
so
I
they're
think
gonna fucking die.
first of all, I want to say that you might have only singularly stated in the universe a very good quote. I know I fucked that up when I said it, but I tried to say it. However, classic Great Morning, right?
Yeah.
Christian Murmur just said, we try to solve problems.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking classic, man.
we try. We have. There's been a lot of things brought up on this podcast.
You brought up like a very good statement. Yeah, but you're right. Like we do try to solve problems
in a funny way, usually, but
in a funny way.
We don't usually ever solve the problem
Nope.
because it's just too large. It's too large for anyone to fucking like. How are we on an hour-long podcast gonna solve the sentient robotic or AI problem that might be occurring within our later lifetime? How are we going to divulge the information that people need to stop a crisis from occurring? I mean,
We that was my theme song. We could be a voice.
Donnie's like eating cucumbers over here.
Oh, that's nice.
Is it cut up or is it like a whole cucumber?
It's got like a bunch of that, like
It's got chamoy and tahini on it.
it's got a bunch of shit on it.
Nice.
But, we're going to leave it at that because we're actually, at that time here at Great Morning where, unfortunately, we got to go around the computer screen and do our last minute plug. So I'm sorry. It's that sad time. But, we got to wrap it up. Donnie and I got to get to Boston. Other people got stuff to do, So we're going to go ahead and fucking do it,
Those cucumbers are fire, dude.
Thanks. And great. Great. Thanks for sitting down. So we're going to go around the computer screen and do our last minute plugs.
Okay.
So starting with you, Stephanie, my friend, you got any last minute plugs for listeners?
Yeah, I want to give a big ass fucking shout out to my best friend because I also forgot to mention that he graduated from pre-K. So shout out to my best friend in the whole wide world.
Oh, yay.
I'm thinking you're talking about an adult. I was like, man, this guy's got something going on.
No, it's my baby. It's my son.
No, I picked up on that. Like, yeah.
What else? Oh my gosh. And I want to give a big ass shout out to Juan and Sarah, who got married in DR. Maybe the next episode I'll go into depth with my fucking adventure over there. I just know that I was wasted the entire time. And let me see. Big shout out to who the fuck else? Oh my gosh. I don't even fucking know, honestly. Oh my goodness. To Sabrina. Shout out to Sabrina. She sells real estate in Georgia. She's super, super awesome. I don't have her Instagram right now at the very moment. I had it written down, but you know, shit happens. And fucking most importantly, guys, I need y'all to buy some fucking merch, okay? Buy some merch. I would love to see our followers, our listeners, to, you know, just tag us and show us your fucking great morning merch. I would appreciate it. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram at YouLoveSteph, YULUVSTEPHH and 2 underscores. Trust me, that one is completely safe and secured. It's not hacked anymore. And you can always follow me at TikTok. On TikTok at Steffi STEPHYY __ and the number 0. And that is pretty much it from the Puerto Rican Mamacita.
Well, hell yes, Stephanie. Thank you for those last minute plugs. And of course, my friend, the Chief, you got any last minute plugs for listeners?
Be great.
That's not. The longer the show has gone on, I think we're all forgetting like what to plug in.
Aliens are real.
They are.
Be great.
Cookie Monster.
They're Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster.
Oh my.
Follow the Sentients at google.ai.real.sentient.com.
Okay.
What about your Instagram? You want that shouted out?
I don't use Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok. I don't really. So here's my thing, right?
Oh my god.
I'm not on social media anymore, man. The only reason I checked the Great Morning podcast is because I had like repetitive like posts about it or messages. I had to tap in, but it wasn't under my own personal. It was under obviously Great Morning. And it just so happened to be about a guest that we had on board asking for some information. So I decided to respond, you know?
Okay.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm not on social media. I love it. I love not being on social media. Like that shit is so bad for you, bro. It's so toxic. It's so bad, dude. Like
It really is toxic.
it's so bad for your mental health. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've been off social media for 2 months. Shout out to not social media people. I've been off social media for like a month. Amazing.
All right. Well, thanks for those last minute plugs, Jimmy. But
if you want to follow me on social media, you can yes,
there you go. Oh my god.
Fuck it. I don't care. I'm not gonna respond. I don't care what you see. I don't care what you see.
Jesus, are you?
This is a very weird episode.
Did you just smoke DMT? Like, what's happening?
Shrooms.
Oh my god. All right. Well, Jimmy,
I
thank you for those.
do not care what you see. Everything you see is unreal. That's all an illusion.
Oh my goodness. Jimmy, thank you for those last minute plugs. And then my last minute plugs real quick before we get into our honored guest is, of course, you can follow me, Christian Merms on Instagram. That's my personal. I will close it to the public after the season is over. So get there now if you really want to follow. But the one I really want you to follow, though, is Great Morning _ the podcast. Go ahead and follow that on Instagram. You can follow that on TikTok as well. You can follow You Love Steph on Instagram. You can follow Steffi _ 0 on TikTok. You can follow Slightly Special with 2 L's at the end on Instagram. You can follow Trip God Jimmy. That's TrypGodJimi on Instagram. And, of course, buy your merchandise at shopgreatmorning.com. Again, that is shopgreatmorning.com. Go ahead, get yourself a hat, bucket hat, shirt, sweatshirt, whatever you want. We got it there. Go ahead and buy it. And again, we're going to talk soon. We're going to get some more specials lined up soon for you guys that we'll announce. Maybe in the next couple episodes, we'll announce that. But we're going to go over that as a team together, see what the next special we want to do. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have right now. So without further ado, getting into our honored guest, Ryan Donegan, you got any last minute plugs for listeners?
Damn right. So for no particular reason, you should follow my friend Rita _98 on Instagram, and it's just to piss him off.
Wait, what is it?
Rita_98. REIDA_98. And Reed, if you're watching, fuck you.
Okay. Great last minute plugs, guys. And of course, that was our episode here talking about fucking, sentient beings and all that, classic great morning shit. So, but thank you all for coming on. Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.